Hello, I am Dr. S. Gomati Allai Sohini, Associate Professor in Computer Applications Department, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science. Here we are going to learn about XML Elements and Attributes. This presentation briefs about syntax, naming rules and practices of XML Elements with examples, XML Attributes and its limitations with examples. Also, compare the use of XML Elements and Attributes. The basic knowledge of HTML and JavaScript is needed to learn this subject. What is an XML element? These are building blocks of an XML document, which are used as a container to store text elements, attributes, media objects, etc. An XML document should contain at least one XML element whose scope is delimited by start and end tags. In the case of empty element, it is delimited by an empty tag. The left side of the slide shows the syntax of an XML element. Here, attributes are separated by white space and are used to define XML element property. It associates the name with the value, which is a string of characters. The right side of the slide shows an example for XML element. In the example, title, author, year and price element have text content. The element bookstore and book have element contents. The element book has an attribute category is equal to children. An element with no text content is called as empty XML element. It can have attributes and use self-closing tag. The right hand side shows an example for empty XML element. In the example, element version is an empty that uses self-closing tag with number is equal to 3 is an attribute. There are some rules to be followed in naming XML elements. They must be case sensitive and must start with letter or underscore. They cannot start with the letters XML and can have letters, digits, hyphen, underscore and periods. They cannot have spaces. There are no reserved words except XML. This slide tells best naming practices. You can create descriptive names like person, first name, last name, etc. You can create short and simple names like book title, but not like the title of the book. Avoid using hyphen, dot and colon because some software may interpret hyphen as subtract operator, dot as dot operator and colon as namespaces. XML elements are extensible. That means XML elements are extended to carry more information. Any application can extract to, from and body elements from the above XML document. Adding extra information like date in the above document will also extract the same elements without any application crash or break. XML attributes are designed to contain data related to a specific element. They must be quoted within single or double quotes. XML elements can have attributes just like HTML. In example 1, the attribute value female within double quotes and within single quotes are valid. If attribute value itself contains double quotes, you can use character entities. One such character entity is ampersand code and it is used to insert double quotes in an XML document. The given example explains the above. Now we will see the comparison between XML Elements and XML Attributes. Though both provide same information, due to some problems with XML Attributes, the use of XML Elements is better than other. In example 1, the data female is stored in attribute gender. In example 2, the data female is stored in element gender. Both the examples provide the same information, and there are no rules about when to use attributes and when to use elements to describe the data. The following example shows the expanded element for date. It expands date element as day, month and year elements. The limitations of XML attributes are it cannot have multiple values, but child elements can. It is not easily expandable. It cannot describe structures as child elements do. It is more difficult to manipulate by program code. Its values are not easy to test against document type definition. This slide shows an example of how XML document should not be used. In the example, attributes used are day, month, year, to, from, heading and body. As attributes are used as a container for the data, it is difficult to read and maintain. Only metadata can be represented using XML attributes. This is shown in the given example. Here, ID is a metadata stored as an attribute to identify notes, but it is not a part of the note element. Metadata can also be stored as an element. Hence, only XML elements should be used to describe the data. Thank you.